Happy Sunday, everybody. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Tomorrow's Monday, back to the real world. But before we get there, I want to do the next gun of the week. And this week's gun of the week should be pretty cool. It's going to be a little bit different than the pistols that I always do. So let's just jump right into it. Hopefully you can hear me. Trying out a new microphone piece. If you cannot hear me, please let me know. But if you can hear me, then listen up. All right, so here is this week's gun of the week. It is a custom AR15 build that I have done. I know it looks a little broken at the moment or a little weird, but don't worry. I promise it will be fixed that easy. All right, so we'll talk about it. We'll go tip the butt as always. I'll let you know what I did with the build. So first things first is my YHM or Yankee Home Machine Turbo K suppressor. It is a quick detach, so it just comes right off. It is a K model, so it's the short or the mini version. I think it's about 4.5 inches long. But don't let its size fool you because it is extremely quiet. It's full auto rated. I put the Qurtz adapter or the short adapter on there, which took, I think about a ½ inch or more, maybe even a full inch off the total overall length. And about, in reference to suppressors, it's different than what you might think. It's not all about the size. It's the sound quality. Okay. With that being said, yeah, the decibel rating on this is really good. It's very quiet. Full auto rated. They have great customer service. I really like Yankee Home Machine, so solid. The adapter is their mini QD or quick detach muzzle device. So threads right on. So you don't hear the click or until you stops clicking, and now it's on. It's nice and secure. It has these teeth on the back end, so it will not come off when shooting. So it's very secure when it's on there. I've not had it come loose or come off yet, so it's pretty badass suppressor. Moving back, we have the Streamlight Tac Pro or Protac light. Again, just a generic light. I like these lights. They work. I don't have anything fancy or any activation on it. It just has the regular push button activation on the back. This gun is set up and designed as a personal defense. So, yeah, don't break into my house. So yeah, just got the basics on it. Flashlight, suppressor. We'll talk about the red dot. It's a Aimpoint P.R.O. or a patrol ready optic. It is an older one, but it works perfect. These are definitely bulletproof optics. It's just a simple red dot. I believe it's a 2 MOA or 3 MOA dot on there, and they work. It's that simple. They work, and they work great. I've never had an issue. I've had one on my work rifle for over 15 years. SWAT rifles, full autos. I had them in the military. These are just one of the best optics for the money. About $415, $430 for this optic, and it will last you forever. So definitely love Aimpoint. Definitely love the P.R.O. On top, I have the Magpul Embus backup sights. Because this is more of a self-defense, home defense style weapon, I do have some redundancy built in. So if the optic, for whatever reason, goes down, I have some backup sights. But other than that, I keep them folded. They stay out of the way. I don't like to use them because I don't need them. So the build itself, it's an Aero Precision. So it's an Aero Precision upper and lower receiver. I got it on a special they had for Christmas time, and I loved the color. I love the flared magwell. The M-lock rail at the front. It's a 10-inch barrel. I just think it looks dynamite. I love the green. Green's my favorite color, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, it's just very, very nice. On the inside, I have a Aero Precision nickel boron bolt carrier group. So nickel boron is a coating or a finish, if you will. And what it does is basically it handles the heat better. It less friction. So obviously, if you know about heat and friction, they cause stoppages. So with a self-lubricating metal, which nickel boron is a self-lubricating finish, it cuts down on friction quite a bit. So shooting suppressed, it gets hot, it gets dirty quick. So you need as much help as you can get to help prevent friction to cause stoppages or malfunction. So that's why I went with nickel boron bolt carrier. They are a little more expensive than the general mil-spec stuff, but you know, hey, I trust my life to it. So that's why I spend a little extra for it. The internal kit, the parts kit was a Strike Industries Enhanced complete lower parts kit. So all of the magazine release, the selector lever, you know, all the other little things, the detents and all that stuff are all Strike Industries. The trigger group, however, is going to be Geissele. It's a Geissele trigger. It's the SSA, or the Super Semi-Automatic. They are, in my opinion, some of the best, most reliable triggers on the market that you can get. I have Geissele's in almost every single one of my rifles. I don't think it's worth having a rifle if you don't have a Geissele in it. Again, I don't get anything from Geissele, no kickback. I never met the guy, but he makes fantastic AR15, you know, parts and everything. They make full guns now. I never got to play with one yet, but their parts are great. So you might have noticed I have a Law Tactical folder. So the Law Tactical folder just allows my buttstock to fold off to the side. It is not really meant to be shot in this configuration, although I have heard that you can shoot at least one round out of this configuration. But I would not recommend it. It was not meant to be shot in this configuration, so you definitely have to fully extend the stock, and you can shoot just like semi-automatic as normal, but make sure it's extended and locked into place before you do fire. SB brace, so it's an SB pistol brace. Since this was and is technically a pistol, you can put your hand through the back here and grab on and hold on and defend yourself with one hand, right? Yep, that's what it's for. I did the folding adapter because of where I store this. It is locked, it is safe, but it is stored in a fashion where I can get to it rather quickly. Like I said, this is a home defense weapon, so it is designed as such. I have the 45-degree offset selector lever. I like the 45-degree offset versus the 90. It's just faster for on and off utilization. Is that a good word? I don't even know. Being able to take it on, put it on really, really quick. I like it better than the 90-degree. I'm able to do it faster. I practice. My work rifle has the 45-degree throw, so I like that. I keep it consistent across all of my weapon platforms. The front part here, these are just Magpul M-Lock grip panels. They're, I don't know if you can tell, if you can really see, but they're pretty grippy. They provide a really good grip when I'm holding onto the weapon system. They do also help a little bit with heat, not a lot, but a little bit. They help with my grip. Now I have the Strike Industries Cobra T. What is it? Just want to double check, giving you the right information. The Tactical Fore Grip. Oh yeah, the Cobra Tactical Fore Grip. So the TFG. And I really do like this. It allows me to get the C-clamp type grip that I like to do on a rifle. And then what I do with my index finger is I put it in the front. And what that helps me do is really pull that and press it into my shoulder pocket. So as I'm holding the weapon system, as I'm shooting, I'm not shouldering it properly because of the microphone. But what this allows me to do is hold the weapon system with my support hand, or my primary hand, I guess, for a rifle in this case. And then my right hand just simply deals with the fire control. So selector lever, trigger, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's why I like these bad boys. Also, if you post up on a wall or if you do something, shoot from a rest or whatnot, it does also provide some good stability with that. All right. Something else I almost forgot to mention. On the inside of this buffer tube is going to be the Geissele Super 42 braided buffer spring and H2 buffer weight. I went with the Geissele Super 42 because I run it in some of my other suppressed weapons, and it is phenomenal. They are triple braided or tri-braided, and what that does is just it's a lot stronger. You don't hear that pinging. you fire some ARs, you kind of hear like that ping from the spring going back and forth, and it kind of just sounds hollow and cheap and gross. The Super 42 tri-braided spring takes care of that. There's no pinging, there's no ringing. It's very smooth. And then I had the H2 buffer system because being both short barrel and suppressed, you want to make sure that you have the heavier weight in that buffer system to help with the recoil. Oh, and I have a Raptor Radian, or excuse me, Raptor Radian, a Radian Raptor SD charging handle, just to help with a little bit of that excess gas coming back into my face. And yeah, that's about it. That's the build for this week. Thought I'd go with something a little bit different. I've been pretty pistol heavy the last couple of videos, so I decided to go with something a little cooler, huh? I think it's pretty cool, don't you? All right. Well, that is the gun of the week. Shameless plug. If you guys head over to our website, it's www.oneshotdefense.us. I have some training sessions over at Gun World of South Florida. You guys feel free to come and join me. You can sign up on the website. I'm trying to do one per month. Every month will be something different, whether it be pistol, rifle, concealed carry, stuff like that. And it'll just, doesn't matter your skill level. You guys, whether you're competition pro shooters or if you are beginners, basics are the basics. And from the pros to the beginners, you have to master the basics in order to get better. It's just that simple. You have to be able to reload without thinking. You have to be able to build your grip without thinking, press the trigger without thinking, and so on and so forth, right? The tactical problem is what you need to be focused on, not drawing the gun, holding the gun, pressing the trigger, all that good stuff. So the more time on trigger you get and the more time you get to practice, the better off you're going to be both in a tactical environment and in a competition environment. So come on out, train with me. I hope to see you out there. So other than that, if you have any questions, comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I do post this to YouTube. I know I shoot it on Instagram mainly, but I do post all these to YouTube. So please give me some support out there. I appreciate it. But other than that, I will see you guys next week for Gun of the Week. Have a good night.